Yo, what's going on, ChavezzSlovakia? Amidst a fake video that was sent, they said it was good for Halloween. It's not, Djibouti dubs. It's not a Halloween video at all, okay? So we're going back to the SCP stories. We're looking at some of the 10 most frightening ones from Matthew Santaro. We haven't been to this channel for a very long time, but still a great fucking dude. He actually posted this video this year too, which is great because I just saw my first SCP story. I played the game again, like I mentioned, the video was screwed, but I'd never delved into any of the stories or anything. I've heard some stuff. It all sounded really confusing, and it turns out it is actually that kind of confusing. So we're gonna watch this video, then pick a couple from the list, and then watch them for Halloween stuff. Let's get into it. I heard a sound over there. Very Halloween-like to be hearing random noises while shooting a video. All right, let's get it.
The SCP Foundation is the stuff.
Yo, he has violence and hatred crossed out on his shirt. That seems like a deep message there. He must be on one of them journeys, bruh. You know, like some people, a lot of people who do like research channels like this, you know, they're always exposed to so many things, you know? He's probably on one of those kicks where he's learning a lot about like religion, anti-violent theories and shit like that. Once you start delving into, you know, the feeling of like eradicating violence and hatred and stuff from your life, it gets pretty deep. And he seems like a dude that would be really into that. Anyways, let's get into it.
Of nightmares. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect.
Secure, Contain, and Protect.
It's a database of supposed creatures and other paranormal entities, which are so dangerous that they have to be locked away from the rest of the world. These entities are not to be taken lightly, and if they should ever see the light of day, it would mean the end of everything for all of us.
Got you. So I think I'm right on where I'm thinking that this is more like a fan fiction kind of thing, you know, where like more than one person's like adding to this world or whatever.
Number 10 is SCP-978, the Polaroid camera.
I'm sorry, what? A camera? What? Am I joke to you? Yes, you are joke to me, sir. Excuse me?
SCP-978 is so dangerous that it is only to be handled by security personnel at a secret facility. At first glance, this SCP anomaly looks like an old Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
Like any Polaroid, you simply point it at your subject, take a picture, and it instantly produces a physical photograph.
Does it lock their souls in the photo? That's what I would like to know about this camera.
But what makes SCP-978 so dangerous, however, is that the pictures it takes reveal an ugly truth, the person's deepest, darkest desires at that moment. Some of the personnel who have had their photographs taken with the SCP-978 have had such disturbing desires that they have been put on indefinite leave. One such photo was of a doctor holding a kitten. The resulting photo showed that the doctor had twisted, murderous intentions deep within.
Damn.
When asked about the photo, the doctor stated categorically, "I would never do that to a kitten."
First of all, that's way creepier than I thought. But like I started laughing because I was like, so you telling me when I think about really wanting a sandwich, it could just be a picture of me eating a fucking sandwich? Because that's comedy to me. Then I thought of like the other weird shit that like that dude was thinking about with that kitten. And I thought, that's disgusting. I'm sad now. So I feel this. I feel this.
Number 9 is SCP-173, the sculpture.
Oh, that's in the game. The sculpture's in the game.
SCP-173 is the most famous SCP creature of all time.
Okay.
Its strange contorted body has appeared in video games and other media,
Yeah.
though you would not want to meet the sculpture as it's commonly known in real life.
What does
This
it do?
strange entity does nothing when in view, but if you take your eyes off of it for the briefest of moments, that's when the true terror begins.
That's right. Yeah, that's how it moves in the game
Blink
too.
or look away, and when your gaze returns to the creature, it will have moved closer to you. Security personnel at an SCP facility have discovered this at their own peril.
So how do you
Looking away a handful of times has resulted in several guards losing their lives. A terrified moment where their screams are suddenly silenced by a loud bone-shattering snap. Its origin is unknown, but some believe the sculpture to be a predatory creature from another dimension.
That's fucking crazy. That one's fucking creepy, dude. I gotta know how you fucking contain that. How do you contain that?
Is SCP-096, Humanoid.
Humanoid, that's a whack name. Actually, that's kind of a dope name. Yeah, actually, humanoid sounds pretty dope.
Referred to
Depends on
by
what it
some
does.
as the humanoid or the shy guy.
The
This
shy guy is
SCP
nice.
creature is so dangerous that it's housed in an airtight steel cube with
Airtight
no
steel
video surveillance inside.
Okay.
The humanoid measures 2.3 meters in height with no pigmentation of
7 feet.
skin
Thank you.
or any body hair.
I'm not good with that
Its
math.
jaw can open 4 times the normal width of an average human's, and its eyes are white. Its arms are out of proportion with the rest of its frame, reaching out 1.5 meters from the body. The reason for there being no video surveillance is that this creature detests being watched. If someone even looks at a photograph of it, it will break out of its containment and run at speeds of 35 kilometers an hour until it finds the person and ends them.
If you look at a photo, so how the fuck? Okay, so you can write the description of it. That don't count.
Nothing
That's
can
nice.
stop this process, so once it's contained, SCP-096 is left alone in the dark with no one watching.
Alright.
Number 7 is SCP-1782.
This is good.
Tabula Rasa.
Tabula Rasa. Alright.
The Tabula Rasa is one of the strangest SCP anomalies on record. Rather than being a creature or an object with terrifying properties, the Tabula Rasa is in fact a room. But a room with a dark purpose.
Okay.
Should you enter it, it will show you twisted scenes beyond imagination.
I don't want to do
no
that.
No one is quite sure how it works.
I don't want to do
but
that.
there appears to be other people living tormented lives inside of the room. Every 3 days, the interior changes, complete with furnishings, and sometimes an occupant will be found in there. In some instances, these occupants have momentarily walked out of the room, only to return there of their own free will, despite the terrors it holds for them. In one instance, researchers sent a radio-controlled camera into the hole in one of the walls.
Why would you do that?
Inside, the video footage showed a strange creature with its head and limbs moving around inside.
Damn. So the room
Number
is like
6
alive
is
and shit?
SCP-106,
fucked up.
the Old Man. The Old Man, as he has been labeled by researchers at an SCP facility, is one of the most terrifying entities on record. He's so dangerous that no physical interaction with him is currently allowed. This SCP creature appears like an elderly man whose body is slowly degenerating.
And then what?
He sits
What's the
still like a
catch?
statue in his containment area, only to then become far more agile when another person enters the room. The Old Man is capable of climbing up walls and can suspend himself from the ceiling
what the
upside
fuck?
down like a spider. When he touches a person, he attempts to pull them into his own pocket dimension. This process results in the
Damn.
corrosive qualities of the Old Man's skin spreading to his victim.
Ew.
Researchers are terrified of him escaping containment, as he can pass through many solid objects when he locks onto someone and needs to feed. Number 5
That's crazy.
SCP-1548, the Hateful
The
Star.
Hateful Star. That's a dope ass name. Yo, that's cold actually. The Hateful Star, that's
The
cold.
vast majority of SCP entities are objects under study, are small and localized in nature. However, SCP-1548, also known as the Hateful Star,
Oh, what's that last one? Oppression's the last one? Yeah, he's definitely on that kick, bro. Is a whole list of stuff.
is capable of terror on a cosmic scale. Most SCPs can be contained at least for a while, but the Hateful Star is
It's
a
a star.
juggernaut no one can survive. It was
Now-
discovered by an astronomer in the 1970s, and radio
1970s.
waves were detected coming from it. Those radio waves were interpreted as Morse code messages.
What?
When deciphered, the messages conveyed that not only was the star sentient, but that it hated the universe and wanted to destroy all life within it. The supermassive star is now moving itself
What have I
toward
done
our
to
solar
you?
system at speed to consume all the planets, our own sun, and everyone on Earth with its fire.
What the fuck are we supposed to do about that?
Number
That
4
one's
is
not fair. That is unfair.
SCP-1983, the Farmhouse.
Alright. I don't do haunted houses, so I think
While
not. I'm
SCP
good.
protocols seek to contain entities, some anomalies seek to contain human beings themselves. SCP-1983 is often referred to as the Farmhouse. It appears as a normal farmhouse, but should anyone be unlucky enough to enter it, this appearance soon changes. What takes on new dark meaning when one realizes that parts of the automaton are made from the designer's own family. The automaton appears to be conscious and has communicated with the outside world by hacking into wireless signals. It then sends emails to its victims. When those emails are read, the victims are taken over by an incurable madness, brought about by an attached picture which shows the faces of the inventor's family.
Ew. That's disgusting to me. Ew. Ew. Why does that thing have a billion teeth, bro? Many of us have the fear of going
to the dentist, but SCP-478 takes this fear and ramps it up to 11.
Hey man, I faced that fear this year. Got a lot of stuff done at the dentist, and it has solidified my willingness to never go back.
What they do require are the mouths of human beings.
Ew. Right,
while people sleep, these tiny creatures climb into the mouth and attach themselves to the soft palate in the upper nasal cavity. There, they burrow in and begin to grow rows of new teeth.
Oh no!
Soon, the body. In this SCP entry, it is possible to onslaught, but only at the beginning of the process.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Number one
that makes me feel too weird. I can't watch that one. I'll be sick. I can't do that one. I can't watch that one. That's fucked me up. I can't do that. I wanted to do the top 3 really bad. I can't do the teeth one. Sorry.
Within a highly advanced holding locker, which is fireproof. Known as the
God. Oh God, I'm so nauseous. Oh Jesus, I feel so sick. I feel so sick. Oh. I can't stop thinking about it now.
SCP-3998 was once a woman from the 17th century who appears to have been the victim of a witch trial. After this, a scarecrow appeared, which was held together by wicker.
I got chills and shit on my body. It's like so nauseous. Trying to shake it off. Hold on. I'll be alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be alright. It's so fucked up too, because like every once in a while, like the image will just flash again in front of my eyes, and it just like makes me sick all over again. It's like trying to force yourself to not think of something, and then you just keep fucking thinking about it. Making me itch, bro.
Nails and wire. Many believe the scarecrow and the wicker witch are one and the same. At night, the scarecrow ignites itself in flames and spews liquid from its mouth. Anyone who comes in contact with the scarecrow has a nasty fate in store for them. To counter this, the wicker witch is contained so that no oxygen is present around her in an attempt to stop the flames from growing. But should the slightest crack appear in her prison, the witch's wrath will extend outward as a burning scarecrow, screaming and coming for us all.
That was pretty dope. That was actually pretty nice, Matthew. I can't, his voice and reading this is so fucking creepy, and like he made everything sound super intriguing, and I'm with it. The Polaroid camera SCP isn't scary. It's kind of scary though. Like when you get into it, that's pretty scary. He said right, but there's one SCP that's literally just a pizza box that never runs out of pizza. Yeah, the people who create the SCPs do have a really good imagination. Just like the twists that they put on it are just subtle enough to like make it interesting to keep listening to it, and then you always ask yourself like, how does that work? It like draws you in. So I'm with it. I'm gonna check out a couple of these. I think I'm gonna pass on the Wicker Witch for right now too. I think I want something a little bit creepier. I'm not doing the teeth one. I'm scared to click through the video, but I'll do it. I think I want to do the chest one personally. That one's really interesting to me. And then I'll find some other ones too. But I'm just kind of sick, so I'll be back later. Peace.